Hey there, it is time for This is the Bronx TV, and I'm here with Wilson Francis, who's the library manager at the Tremont Library, one of the most important places in the Bronx. And you say, well, wait a minute, you're at a library, but Gary, why do we have musical instruments? This is your first look, the exclusive world premiere, the exclusive first look at the Tremont Library's Sound Lab. Mr. Francis, tell us why there is a sound lab in a public library in the center of the Bronx.
Well, the reason for the sound lab is to give people access to musical equipment that they normally wouldn't have access to.
He didn't mention the word free. Excuse me. It is free access.
Right, and it is free, most importantly. So the goal of the sound lab is to, as I said, give you access to musical equipment, but also to provide you with educational programming and instruction as far as how to use the equipment. And
so if you come in here and you don't really know, but you always want to just learn how to do this stuff, right. There'll be classes and other things?
Right, there'll be classes.
Wow.
I'll be one of the instructors to teach you. I mean, we got you. We'll show you how to navigate the software and get you started.
Wilson lives in Belmont, and when he says, we got you, that's Bronx language for you know where we're at. So before we even get into a couple of the issues here, show me what it can do. Now, what's here? What do we have here?
Okay, so here we have a keyboard. This is the Complete Control keyboard, and we're running the Logic Pro 10 software.
Okay, and give us a sample of what you can do with this.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time on Bronx television, this is the Bronx TV, it's Wilson Francis. So what do you do? Oh, here we go.
So this is a little sample beat as part of the instructions on how to make beats. That's one of the programs that we're gonna have is how to make beats.
And so you make a beat and then you play something with it? Are you talented enough? He used to have a recording studio. Oh, here we go. We just did that, you and me?
5 minutes ago.
5 minutes ago, here we go. All right, let's just make it lower so we can continue our conversation. What people will be able to make music, they'll be able to create beats, they'll be able to do all that kind of stuff in here.
Right, people will be able to make music. You can learn how to play instruments. We do have GarageBand that is preloaded with some instructional software to teach you how to play keyboards and guitars. We also have guitars.
Oh, there's guitars. Excuse me. Yeah. Yes, proof. They're all guitars. So it's a great opportunity at the birthplace of hip-hop, the home of doo-wop, and the home of rhythm and blues. I mean, you know who we are in the borough of the Bronx. When I was younger, all you needed was to know the Dewey Decimal System, and you could walk into the public library and get a bunch of books. And I mean, as long as I knew where sports was, I believe it's 796, if I still remember. Then I was fine, and I was great in the library. But the library has had to adapt. I mean, they're now on computer programs. I guess this is part of that effort of the library saying, this is your library and we want to be in your life. Tell me something about that.
This is definitely a trend that's happening across the country. More and more libraries are creating maker spaces. So this would be considered a maker space because you can come in and create according to your own design.
Right.
So this is definitely on trend.
When I was a younger man, there was a TV commercial for the New York Public Libraries, and it said, it's the latest, it's the greatest, it's the library. And that's what we got here today.
That's right.
So we don't have an opening date yet, but it will be soon.
It'll be open really, really soon, before you know it.
But bug the people at the Tremont Library, when can I come in? And then there'll be sign-ups and schedules, old, young, everybody's invited.
Right, everyone will be invited.
If you like these videos, if you like your exclusive look at really cool things going on in the Bronx, please become a subscriber to the This is the Bronx Facebook page, and you can read it off my shirt. Why do we do this? Because this is
the Bronx.
This is the Bronx.